Welcome to the newest installment of the Untitled Film Nerd Project. My name is Philip, and joining me as always is Teacher.
Hello.
And for this episode, Teacher finally got me to watch, and I stress finally, Scott Pilgrim versus the World. How long have you been trying to get me to watch this now? How many years?
God,
2 at least?
Two at least.
Yeah, at least 2 years. But before we get into it, spoiler warning now. If you want to avoid spoilers, skip ahead to the time code you see on the screen. This massive cast and crew is going to be handled by TJ, since he's seen this movie probably a bunch of times. And it's all you.
All right. Well, first of all, this is directed by Edgar Wright.
Who needs no introduction? When I saw he was directed, and I'm like, okay, we're in good hands. The dude's awesome. He's like Hot Fuzz and all that.
Hot Fuzz, Baby Driver.
Yes. Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Just so much.
Yeah.
So, and then we have Scott Pilgrim himself, played by Michael Cera.
Okay, stop you there. Fun fact for the listeners, and I don't, you might know this, but you might have forgotten, because I know I told you back in the day. I've had such a crush on Michael Cera for so many years. I used to have he was like my number one until Evan Peters came along.
Mm-hmm.
And I had such a crush on him, Michael Cera, that I named my very first and still to this day main World of Warcraft character after him.
Awesome.
His name's not Michael Cera, but the word Cera is in my my shaman troll on Warcraft is named after him, which I started playing like in 2010 or 11. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the love for old Mike goes back many years.
I can definitely appreciate that. His sister was played by Anna Kendrick.
Yep.
Who's from Pitch Perfect, all the Pitch Perfect movies.
Yeah, I've never
lots
seen
of
those.
other movies. Big fan of Anna Kendrick. Been a big fan of hers since I think the first thing I saw her in was a movie called Camp.
Okay, I've heard of that movie.
Then we have the band, which that is the lead singer, Stephen Stills, which is played by Mark Webber.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been in a ton of shit. 13 Sins, The End of Love Mark, which I never even heard about. But anyways, tons of shit for him. Allison Pill.
Oh, I knew who that was right away.
Yeah, another person that, has been around for a long time. Entourage for the band, which was young Neil, played by Johnny Simmons. And he's from Jennifer's Body.
That's where I know him from. Okay.
He's been in lots of other stuff, but that's been the main thing that I remember him from.
I knew him from a specific horror movie. And it was bugging me. That's it. Okay, awesome.
Then we also have his best friend, Wallace Wells, played by Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, yep.
And which, again, no introduction needed there.
Yeah, he's very well known.
Knives Chow, played by Ellen Wan.
Right.
And she's currently in that Netflix show Glow.
Is she?
Yes.
Okay. Huh.
And then we have New Girlfriend.
Right.
Which is Ramona Flowers. Played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah.
Which, I love this woman.
What else is she from?
Oh, she was in...
That we would know, that I would know.
All right, she was in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
That was her?
Yep.
Holy shit.
She was also in, was it Final Destination 4?
Okay.
The Black Christmas remake.
Okay, I still have yet to see either one of those.
The Theme prequel.
Okay, yeah, yep.
Death Proof.
Okay, yeah. Holy shit.
And Ring 2.
Eh.
And the theme that I remember the first time that I saw her was Sky High.
I've never seen that.
It was 2005.
Yeah, I remember the movie from working at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
But I've never seen
She
it.
looked the same.
Now that you said like 10 Cloverfield Lane, I'm like, okay, thank you. Because much like young Neil, I'm like, I fucking know you. Where do I know you? I know it's because of the hair that I can't place you, but where the fuck do I know you?
But yeah, girl does not age.
Well, good for her.
Then we also have some of the other extras. We have Audrey Plaza playing Julie Powers. She was the one that was constantly swearing at Scott.
Okay,
And
yeah. Okay, yeah.
again, tons of shit for her. She's really blown up really big recently. Safety Guaranteed.
Wait, Safety Not Guaranteed?
Um,
Is it Safety Not or Safety Guaranteed? Because I've seen Safety Not Guaranteed. It's a great movie.
okay, then Safety Not
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there's like two movies with similar names. Yeah. Listeners, if you haven't seen that movie, go out and see it. It's really good.
She's also in Legion.
Okay, I stopped after one episode. I need to continue.
Which she's very good in that. And I mean, just lots and lots of indie films and projects that she's been doing.
Right on.
There's another person I wanted to mention.
Jason Schwartzman's in it.
Yes, thank you.
He's Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been in a ton of shit. He's mostly a, what the fuck's that director's name? He's in that director's movies. I can't think of his fucking name because I am having a moment.
As am I. I'm drawing a blank because normally I can remember that director's name.
Yeah, because I make fun of him constantly because all his fucking movies are exactly the same. Wes Anderson. That's the director.
There we go.
Okay, we can move on now.
Then we also have Chris Evans.
Yes, of course. Yep.
Who played Lucas Lee. Envy Adams was played by Brie Larson.
Okay.
Then one thing I did not know about, but the narrator was Bill Hader.
I didn't know that until the end, so I was like, oh, okay. So, all right.
And there's still probably several people that I'm forgetting.
Yeah. We're almost 10 minutes on the podcast and we're still doing cast and crew. So it was ginormous. But yes, those are the main players. Those are the main players.
And which actually Edgar Wright is not the director.
On IMDb it says director.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You can scratch that from of it.
I'm gonna leave it in now.
All right. Moving on. Anyways.
I'm totally leaving it in. All right, so is that cast and crew?
That is cast and crew.
So, initial thoughts. Get it out of the way. Just say it.
What? I don't know your initial thoughts on it.
No. What you probably want to say, just say I told you so.
Okay.
Just say it.
I told you so.
Thank you, because this movie was so fucking good. Oh my god, this was 2 hours of just pure fucking fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how the fuck did I never see this?
I don't know.
I almost texted you a couple times during the movie, but it was such you blink and you miss stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My notes are literally a little under 2 pages. They're usually minimum 5, but I couldn't. I was so into what I was watching and what notes I kind of had to it was hard because so much was going on.
Well, and I can tell you this is the 200th time that I've seen it, and I'm still laughing out loud at parts.
The breakdowns are going to be hard. I'm going to let everyone know now. The breakdowns are going to be really, really fucking difficult to do. So, but my initial thoughts, it reminded me why I had a giant crush on Michael Cera. He was perfect for this role.
Prepare for the Michael Cera appreciation.
Holy shit, he was perfect. He's so good at being cute and aloof. Mm-hmm. His line delivery is... People can discount him, but he has, as an actor, a kind of acting ability that not many other people have. Mm-hmm. Not many people could be this kind of Scott Pilgrim and pull it off. He's just cute and dorky, but lovable, and his line delivery, again, is spot on.
Yes.
People can argue he does the same thing because he does it in Arrested Development, which is where I discovered him. And he's got the market cornered for that kind of actor. So good for him. But everyone was really, really good. But he stood out. He was the perfect Scott Pilgrim.
Totally agree.
I don't know more initial thoughts other than kind of gushing all over the movie. So let's just go. Let's see. Because you've seen this a billion times.
Yes.
This is my first time. So let's see if I can narrow this down for myself. Because this is all new to me. Mm-hmm. So here we go with the breakdowns. Favorite scene?
You go first.
I cannot. You go first. You've seen this a billion times. That's why I said that. This will be easier for you. I have all this information to process. I need to watch this 3 or 4 more times. just to be able to.
Well, my favorite scene is got to be Clash at Demon Head's opening performance.
Right.
Like when Brie Larson steps out and the "Oh yeah" is going across the screen, and you see the beat going. That's probably
was cool.
my favorite.
That was cool. Fun fact: I was trying to read some trivia while I was waiting, and I told you I only got like a third of the fucking trivia. But Metric, it's one of my favorite fucking bands of all time.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, it's called Black Sheep. They wrote it, and it's fucking awesome. And I was like, I know Beck did Sex Bombs music, but which is also a fucking awesome name for a band, by the way, and awesome for Clash at Demon Head because that's a callback to a video game. That's fucking awesome. There was so much video game stuff in this, and yeah, so I thought it was really cool that the band Metric, who are really awesome, and that they did that song because it was a cool song.
Which I discovered Metric because of this movie.
No shit. I have seen Metric live at least 10 times.
Oh, kudos.
They're really good live.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're an awesome band.
So what was yours?
Oh, shit. This isn't fair. There was so much awesome stuff. This is so hard. I don't know if I can pick one. I honestly don't. Like.
How about, would it help if we narrow it down to what was your favorite fight with an X?
Just for the visuals, okay, I can do this one. Just for the visuals, the fight between the twins and the band with like the big like gorilla thing and the dragons.
Yes.
That entire scene was fucking fun.
And it was a Sasquatch versus the twin dragons.
Yeah, okay. Well, excuse me.
Have to think Canadian.
Oh, duh. Yeah. Hortons, eh? All right. Now I've alienated our Canadian fans. So, to tall creeper Canadian lorries, I'm sorry. Yeah.
We honestly don't know what that's about.
Yeah. What are you talking about? So, yeah, that's probably... I mean, they were all so good. So, that's... Yeah, if I had to pick my favorite... Initially, if I go back and watch it again, I also... soft spot in my heart for the Chris Evans X.
Yes.
Oh, no, not Chris Evans. I'm sorry. No. The Brandon Ruth one. Sorry, he was also in this. Superman was in this movie. Forgot to mention him in cast and crew. So Brandon Ruth was in this, and he was the vegan X. Which, being vegan, I thought was fucking awesome. He had vegan powers. And the fucking vegan police.
Yes, Thomas Jane.
Yes, I loved it. I was like, so many fucking cameos. So awesome. But yeah, sorry, Brandon, we forgot you. I don't know how we forgot you, because you were one of the X's.
Like, what did Thomas Jane say when he's like, gelato's not vegan, and Thomas Jane's like, eggs and milk, bitch?
Yeah, it's eggs and milk, bitch. I'm like, yeah, duh, ew. So, yeah, I thought that was really clever. It's between those two. The Battle of the Bands one are with the twins, because it just was visually a lot of fun. Not even just the dragons and the Sasquatch. Just like everything, just like the crowd between them and the amps and all of it was just really cool. But the vegan one just has a soft spot in my heart because vegan, and I was laughing my ass off during all of it.
I kind of figured you would be.
Yeah. So thank you for not spoiling anything about the movie, but especially that.
Yeah. Although I did remember a long time ago, I accidentally spoiled the one line.
Yes, we'll get to that later. I've had my notes.
Okay.
We'll save it. It happened. I was like, oh, I get it now. I would have gotten that maybe. Probably not, because I forget lines from movies all the time. All right. Okay, so what was your holy shit moment?
Probably he punched the highlights out of her hair.
Nice. Yeah, that was really good. Shit. It would seem lame, but I guess, there was so much like, oh my god. This is hard. Like, I want to say the first time he defeated the first time, when he defeated the first X.
Yes.
And the X turned into coins. I was like, whoa, that's fucking cool. Like that. So I guess just that, because I didn't know what to expect from it. Because I knew this was very, I was like, okay, this is fucking Street Fighter in real life. Okay, I'm on board. But I was like, what happens? Like, how does he defeat them? Oh, they turn into coins. That makes sense. So I guess that, but I didn't write anything down for holy shit. But I guess just initially off the top of my head, that I guess is it. I don't know. I mean, it's hard. There's so much fucking shit in this. If I think of a better one, I'll add it in.
Okay.
If any, mediocre moment.
Well, no, because what I would consider a mediocre moment was something that was a deleted scene.
Oh, okay.
And, like, do you want me to mention that one?
I mean, is there a director's cut with deleted scenes added?
No, it was just, like, on the DVD, there was just, the option for deleted scenes.
Oh, yeah, I don't care. You can tell me.
The original ending was he ended up with knives.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it literally was like, I mean, I can understand it, and it's kind of cool, but then it's also kind of like, as Knives pointed out at the end, you've literally fought for her the entire movie.
Gotcha. Okay.
So.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, because at the same, I guess this was what I kind of liked about it. It could have went either way.
Mm-hmm.
He could have went with Knives, or he could have went with Ramona. So, yeah. I did have a mediocre moment, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is, I didn't like how he defeated the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of lame. With everything else being so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Was her G-spot behind her knee or something? Like, and then she just exploded.
Exploded into orgasm.
Yeah, I mean, it was tee-hee, but I wasn't really feeling it. I thought that was the weakest. I liked the fight, and I liked her abilities to, Nightcrawler everywhere.
Yeah. Which I did love her first original entrance when she was fighting him in the alley. Mm-hmm. And just, she's like, well, obviously. Yeah. Just her dialogue was...
Yeah,
continue.
The dialogue was fantastic. Even Alison Pilla's Kim. Oh, God, just good deadpan.
If anybody can out deadpan Michael Cera.
Yeah. Don't do American Horror Story like 8 years from now. It's going to be shitty. Don't do it. Fight me, internet, on that. Fight me. American Horror Story cult. It's fucking horrible. We'll do a fucking show on it one day. Moving on. So that's my mediocre moment. Okay, have fun with this one. LOL moment.
Mine?
Ooh, you got one.
There's a tie.
Okay.
There's a tie between when his sister catches Wallace kissing the date that she brought along to the Battle of the Bands.
Again, Wallace? Or not again, Wallace?
And the other tie is for when Scott Pilgrim has now broken up or is avoiding Knives Chow. Uh-huh. And she shows up at the doorstep. Uh-huh. And she's like, is Scott Pilgrim home? And he's like, no.
He jumps out the fucking window. Then he grabs his coat. And then he's walking behind her. That is my LOL moment. That is absolutely my number one. I had to pause it. I was laughing so fucking hard. It's like, just when he crashed through the window. I was like, that's awesome. Then he grabs his coat. And then he's like walking really fast behind her. I was like, that's so perfect. Oh my God. I had a runner-up moment, and it was just a minor thing, which probably wouldn't be that funny to many people. But when Scott was asking people at the party about Ramona, he goes up to the two women, he's like, lady dudes, what do you know about Ramona Flowers? And the fact that he called them lady dudes, I thought was so fucking cool. I was like, why didn't I watch this movie in 2010? I could have been using lady dudes this whole time. Like, every female I've ever offended by accidentally saying dude, because dude is like non-gender to me. I can be like, lady dudes, what's going on? I'm going to steal it now, but it's 8 years too late. That's the story. That's the metaphor and story for my life. 8 years too late. So, but yes, I share your LOL moment with him jumping out the fucking window and running. Yeah, it was great all around. All right, so that's our breakdowns before my notes are really short. So I got to give a shout out. The editing. Yeah. So good. This had to be so much fun to edit and so much fun to film. I just imagine the cast having a blast on this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It must have been a blast to film, a blast to act in, all of it. It was a blast to watch. There was just, it's one of those, like what I said earlier, I mean, I will have to watch this like 3 or 4 more times.
Mm-hmm.
And hypothetically, possibly on medicinal substances, because I know I missed stuff. I know I did. Like, it was like sensory overload because so much was going on.
Yep.
It's like he just got hit and he's in the air and he's back on the ground and he's going through a wall and D D D D D D D D D D D D. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit! There's so much.
Just even the world that it takes place in, where one of her exes punched a hole in the moon.
Yeah.
And Vegan Academy and
the vegan police. Like, they just showed up. You drank half and half. Like, whatever. What I couldn't say now that I would just say in the final thoughts. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, and there's like so much little stuff. You were saying like the video game references. The 1-up was fantastic when he earned the 1-up.
I like that the X's were 1 through 7.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Pilgrim was 0.
Mm-hmm.
He wore a 0 shirt. He drank Coke 0. Like, everything was about him being 0.
Or the fact that Negascon, his evil version,
mm-hmm.
was super nice.
Yeah. I love that part when they walk out, their friends are talking. Yeah, we're gonna have brunch later. Like, that's how nice you are. Like, your dark Link you get along with.
So when Ramona has the green hair and she's at Gideon's palace,
mm-hmm.
and no, it was at the club that the twins were playing at.
Okay, yeah.
And it showed him kiss her hand,
mm-hmm.
and there's a weird sound effect, and it like her ring shined green.
Mm-hmm.
That sound effect is from Flash Gordon.
Oh, okay.
And it was whenever Mean the Merciless was using his superpower.
Oh.
And like, I grew up on that movie, so that was like, I was like, oh,
that's awesome.
That was like the Bionic Man sound effect in Mystery Men for me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I grew up on Flash Gordon too, but I think I stopped watching it when I was like 8.
Mm-hmm.
Or 7 or 8, because I got into horror and that was no looking back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so good on you for remembering that. But that was like a huge, like, holy shit moment for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I also liked how the songs they were playing fit the scene.
Yes.
Which was really, there was a couple of times
Did you like the, what were they, Clash in the Boys?
Oh, yeah.
I Hate You, I Hope You Die.
Who's the lead singer? We know that guy. Who is that?
He was in Saw.
Oh, he was the kid.
Yeah.
Okay, Saw. Yep. Okay. All right. The one thing I liked about the songs was when they were in the Gideon's club or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing a song. It's called "We're Having No Fun."
Mm-hmm.
They were black and white. All the color was gone from them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's gotta be like more subtle shit like that throughout the fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
That, just because when Kim's like, "We sold out," that kind of thing. They were looking like they sold out.
Uh-huh.
All the life had been taken from them.
Well, and also her wearing like the Mickey Mouse
yeah
ears. Oh, and let me also just say that the dude that Wallace Wells was making out with, that was Anna Kendrick's date, was cute.
Oh my god, yes. I was jealous.
So cute.
Yes. I was like, dude, teach me your ways. Teach me your ways. How do you do that? Bi-curious? I'm bi-furious. There's so many good one-liners. Ugh.
And Audrey Plaza was so great in it too. Just I loved when Knives Chow's like, "Yeah, do you have Clash at Demon Head?" And she's like, "Have you tried the section labeled Clash at Demon Head?"
Yeah, this is one of those movies where, like, you're going to talk about it, but then like new shit pops in your head. So it's
yes,
like we could probably easily talk about this movie for like a couple hours.
Oh yeah.
Stay tuned for anyone listening over on Patreon. We have an Afterthoughts show that we do. We're probably going to keep talking about this movie there. So if you're cool, let's go to my notes.
Yeah.
All right. Phillips notes, which are going to be pretty short because we talked about a lot of it. In the beginning, he's wearing that beanie hat. I was like, oh my God, I want it. I love beanie hats. And it was so cute, and it was so cute on him because he's so cute. I was like, why aren't you dating me? He's like the perfect boyfriend. He's cute and aloof and adorable and has awesome fashion sense. And I want his fucking beanie. We could share beanies. How adorable is that? I like the one scene where they were introducing people, like when Wallace first met the sister's boyfriend. And it was, I forget the interaction. You probably know it better than I do, but he's just introducing somebody. He's like, hey, this is my boyfriend. And he's like, hey, and then dumb as hell for me saying it, but just the way it was delivered, where you could tell Wallace was in full on creeper mode. Like he was.
Oh, yeah. Guy didn't know what hit him.
Then after the first fight, when the ex-boyfriend rather, turns into coins, Scott Pilgrim says, sweet coins. I was like, oh my God. Michael Cera is so fucking cute. Then, of course, here it is. Bread makes you fat? Yes. Yes, I get it now. Which, of course, he said uber adorably.
Yes. Which is now one of my favorite quotes.
And I love that little scene, which I think I might have shown you a GIF of, maybe? It's a GIF, by the way, people, not GIF. And fight me, internet. When he says, you know what sucks? He's spelling sucks on the fridge. And Wallace is like, what? He says, everything. He turns the 8 sideways. I love, that's up there for one of my favorite scenes. Because I just wanted to hug him, like, aw, he's so sad. He needs a hug.
And again, kudos to Michael Cera on delivery, because like even when Wallace is giving him the ultimatum of he has to break up with Knives Chow, and he's just like, but it's hard.
Yeah. Like I said, no one else could have played this role like him. Like, he was perfect. I love the line, probably line of the movie, for me, personally. Well, no, I can't say that. That's bullshit. The line, first watching this, stuck out maybe kind of like, ha ha ha. The line was, short answer, being vegan just makes you better than most people. I was like, yes! Suck it, carnists. Fight me, internet. I'm feisty tonight. Oh, and then the scene where, another time when music played into the scene, was when Ramona was getting into the limo or whatever with Gideon, and the song Under My Thumb was playing by the Rolling Stones, I think. It was perfect. I was like, the music was just great. And then Philip's shot of the movie. I usually ask Teacher to get me a shot from the movie. This is it. Believe it or not, I can find one. When Scott like KO kicks Gideon, and it's that silhouette of him kicking him, and Gideon just turns into coins.
Started from the head.
Yes, that shot.
Down.
That just right when he turns into coins at the head, because Scott is silhouetted and Gideon is silhouetted, but Gideon just bursts into coins. That shot was beautiful. All you have to do to get me to like your shot is just be a silhouette, apparently, because we got a running theme, I guess. But it was a really nice shot, and everything else we talked about. Anything else you want to add? You want to go to final thoughts?
Final thoughts is good.
All right, let's go to final thoughts. All right, normally I would. This would be the. Well, do we recommend this or not? Well, you've been recommending this to me for over 2 years at least.
Yes.
I would highly recommend this if you are being a stick in the mud, like little just catty bitch like I was. I don't want to see it. Stop being a catty bitch and fucking watch it. You're going to miss one of the most fun fucking movies you've ever seen in your life. From start to finish, this was a fun movie. Even if you don't like Michael Cera, I am in love with the dude. But even if you don't like him, still a fun fucking movie. There's a ton of other shit to appreciate in this movie. If you are a video game nerd, you will love this movie. If you like pop culture references, if you like to make fun of hipsters, you will love this movie because they do it in this movie. This movie is just dripping with style in every single way. From dialogue to editing to acting to just the thought that went into every single scene. It is a movie that I will have to watch again a few times just to really let it all sink in, because it is sensory overload. But thank you for finally getting me to see it, and is high up on one of my favorite movies of all time. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I don't think you've said anything that I haven't already said. numerous times
All right.
over the past 2 years. Final thoughts is, I told you so.
Hey, I'll take it. I've more than earned that one. I deserve it. So you did. Many, many times. Many, many times. If I had $1 for every time you tried to get me to watch this movie, I would have at least $40. It's been a lot.
You would have enough for the bus ride home.
There you go. That's true. Okay, so what did we learn from Scott Pilgrim?
I learned that I wish I had enough money to get all the pop dolls that exist for this.
Okay.
They're all extremely high valued.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's awesome. Side note, everyone, TJ collects those, so it's not just a random weird thing he says. I guess what I learned when TJ says you need to fucking watch this movie, maybe like in 2016, 2015, just watch the fucking movie. Because I'm gonna go buy this now. So
awesome.
That's all there is to it. All right, spoilers are done. Come back. We are done spoiling the movie. And with that wraps up this episode. Thank you for listening. Tell us what you thought of the movie in the comments down below. Did you love it? Do you have a friend like TJ has that was just like, I want to see it? And then, yeah, you want to slap him? Yeah. Who are you in this situation, the Philip or the TJ? Let me know. And which was your favorite X fight scene? Because they were all pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you like the video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends or cool people who might dig the podcast. And please subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on the newest content, including hitting that notification bell so you can be notified when new content goes live. Speaking of, normally this is where we say our next podcast will be on the movie blank, but this is podcast number 49 for us, and we've decided every 25 or so to do something really cool. So, for the 50th podcast, we're going to do a 50th podcast special called Medal Ceremony, where we look at movies 1 through 49 that we've seen on the podcast, and we are going to rank them bronze, silver, and gold with a runner-up. So that will be next week's podcast, where we kind of have like a retrospective review on our favorite 3 movies with a runner-up from the first batch of 49. So definitely stay tuned for that. And we're not going to tell each other, as usual, what our picks are. So it will be a surprise to both of us. So until then, once again, my name is Philip.
And I'm TJ.
And we'll be back next time to talk about our medal ceremony. And until then, goodbye.
Bye.